What's good, solid family? Welcome back to the channel. So right now is another glorious night. I'm up here enjoying a boxing match with my son, yo. That sounds so good to say. I'm watching a boxing match with my son. Yo, boxing is like a tradition to me. I grew up watching every boxing match with my father, and baby boy gonna grow up watching every boxing match with me. Now, if he don't like boxing, at some point, hey, he can watch whatever he want to watch. But right now, while he ain't got no say, he going to be watching boxing with me. Ain't that right? That's if he don't go to sleep on a match. Good night. Good night. That's it. That's all she wrote. Eden is upstairs. Trini is in the bedroom watching one of her shows. It's guys' night out tonight, all right? So baby boy gonna enjoy the rest of his bottle. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my wine, and I'll check in with y'all tomorrow. So it's the next day, and it's actually a special day because today is Father's Day. Yeah, third. Shout out to all the fathers out there, man, okay? Listen, if you was to ask me a couple years ago if I see myself being a father, I would have told you no. Nope. Not because I don't love kids. I actually adore kids, but I was working 60 to 70 hours a week. And on top of that, I was working 6 to 7 days a week. So I felt like, quite frankly, I just don't have the time. So I'm just going to settle for being like an immaculate uncle to my cousin's kids. And, you know, I'll be okay with that. But you know, then of course I met my beautiful wife, who was an entrepreneur, who put me on to being an entrepreneur, and now I have time. I got time now. Yeah, third, I got time now, and now I'm just able to be the best father I can be. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my wife for that, yo. Shout out to my wife. But real quick, I want to say happy Father's Day to my pops. Without my pops, I wouldn't be the man I am today. I wouldn't be the father I am today to my kids if it wasn't for my father. And happy Father's Day to Trinity's dad, which at this point, he's like a second dad to me, through and through, will do anything for me, and the feeling is reciprocated. And happy Father's Day. Dang, sorry, y'all, the cameras are jiggly. Wow, these streets in Texas, yo, goodness gracious, y'all need to do some work on the streets in Texas, man. Bruh. Got the camera wobbling all over the place. But yeah, and happy Father's Day to everybody that's watching, yo, straight up, man. So I just pulled up the HEB, aka Here Everything's Better. But since today is Juneteenth, for today and only today, we're gonna call it Help Everybody Black. Yeah, third. Later on, Trinity is about to fix me a meal that's only fit for a king. So I gotta go to HEB and pick up a few last minute groceries. Y'all see how it's going down. I got the pasta, got the tomahawk steaks, got some wine, some A1 sauce. It's about to go down.
What's up, Solid Family? So today is Father's Day over here at the Solid Family house. We've just been chilling for the most part. As y'all know, we have a new addition to the family. He chilling. We on his clock, really. So we are gonna just kick it in the house with the kids. Big shout out to all of the fathers out there that's putting the action behind the title. And everyone can be a father, but not everyone can show up as a dad, okay? So big shout out to those men out there. Well, I'm super excited because I got Steven some gifts. I wrapped them up, and I can't wait for him to open those. Y'all might see them, you know, y'all might see one gift. Y'all ain't gotta see everything. But maybe one gift he might show or whatever. But yeah, as y'all know, your girl can cook. So of course I'm going to cook for my mans, okay? Like, he said he want lobster mac and cheese, so I have my favorite pasta to make the lobster mac and cheese. I use this pasta right here, the spiral pasta. That's like the pasta I use for seafood mac and cheese. But the star here, Steven said he wants some tomahawk steak, okay? Look how big this steak is, y'all. Damn! Look how big this steak is. It is huge. It is thick. Look how thick it is. Usually I always cook my steaks on the stovetop, but I'm like, you know what? For this one, we're gonna have to give it a nice sear and cook it in the oven. I know Steven's gonna enjoy it. I know he's gonna love it, of course. On the side of that, some asparagus. That's probably gonna be cooked in that rendered fat that's gonna be left in the skillet where I'm gonna sear the steak. We got some wine, you know, we got a little something. I just can't wait, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and start on the mac and cheese first because that's the one that just requires more to it, you know. Gotta get the lobster right, gotta boil the mac and cheese, gotta make the cheese sauce, and I'm gonna pretty much finish that off in the oven. The steak, usually it don't take that long. We over here, we don't like our steak well done. We like a little bit of pink, you know what I'm saying? That's how we eat our steak. So it won't need to be in the oven for a long time. However, it is thick, so it is gonna be in there longer than normal. Let me get back to y'all. The pasta is boiling over. I've made lobster mac and cheese before. I actually posted it on my channel, and it's a great recipe. It is. It is. However, as a cook, you're always just trying to improve and just be a better cook, okay? And there are things that I learned thanks to my dad. Y'all have no clue. Whenever I made any type of cooking video, my parents, my mom and my dad will call me up and be like, hey, next time do this, or next time you should do this, or try this. I always got critiques from my parents, of course, you know, in the comment section, but mostly my parents. I take their words seriously when it comes down to food, okay? They know their food. I can trust them. Add some more of this right here. Yes, sir. I'm about to drop these lobster tails. Now I'm about to make the roux for the mac and cheese, and that's basically pretty much butter and flour. You just want to make sure to cook the flour. That was a hard lesson to learn. My parents called me up on that one. They were just like, we didn't raise you this way. I'm telling you, in order to be just a better cook, you just gotta know what you did wrong, and just try to fix it. That's all you have. The biggest difference when it comes down to seafood mac and cheese or lobster mac and cheese or whatever is definitely making it seafood-ish, which my secret is hands down Old Bay seasoning. Old Bay seasoning and Cajun seasoning. Cajun seasoning and Old Bay seasoning. Some people use milk for their sauce, and some use heavy whipping cream. I like using heavy whipping cream. So that's like a preference. It's crazy how different people make their mac and cheese. That's why I don't know. That's where I came up with it. Looks good, but do it taste good? It's time to taste it. I haven't even added the cheese yet, and I'm tasting it. I'm tasting it. That's on its way to an Alfredo sauce for real, but woo, it does taste really, really good. Gotta keep on mixing that thing, and then add cheese as you go. And I already, oh y'all, I tasted every element of this, every portion, like everything, the sauce, the pasta, even before it was mixed, the lobster. Steven tasted the lobster. Listen, it's good, okay, it's good. It just needs to, of course, get the cheese nice and melted and browned a little bit, but this is just kind of, this is pretty much done. It just needs to be in the oven just to get nice and like ooey gooey.
Sheesh. This about as big as my arm.
I feel like Eda was trying to copy you.
I feel like she was too. Dang, this mug is big. This is the biggest steak I ever ate. Okay. What's up? Look, what you doing all that for? You want some steak? You want some steak?
I got the skillet on. I'm gonna get it nice and hot, and we're just gonna sear it. I'm actually gonna make like a butter, rosemary, and parsley garlic thing to kind of like drip on top of the steak after it's done cooking, just because we're not cooking this like my usual type of steak, y'all. This is a little different, Both sides are seasoned. The steak is done. I'm a little nervous. I had to put it in the oven on 375 for 30 minutes. And from there, it becomes like a preference of how you like your steak cooked. I'm pretty sure it's cooked how we like it because it still looked pretty juicy. It's still dripping. I got that customized butter spread on top where you just kind of let it run down. You see that? Just let it run down. That's what you do, okay? Then let that thing run down. Ooh, the mac and cheese is in the oven, getting nice and hot, you know, just to melt the cheese. I just want to go in here and say, don't be playing with me. Don't play with me. That's all. I don't have much to say. Just don't play with me. Stop playing with me. Period. Lobster mac and cheese. Yeah.
I got 3 words. Is that 1, 2, 3? Roof Chris who?
Right.
What?
We don't know Chris.
Man, it's the Solid Family Residence.
Period.
Tomahawk steak, asparagus, lobster mac and cheese. It's going down. Where my crown at? Because I'm about to eat like a king. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Salute. Woo-wee! It's time for me and my wife to take a toast with wine.
Just gonna have a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You can have a lot.
Fill mine up a little bit more. This is what is it? What's it called?
Someone said that it's basically like Stella Rose, except cheaper, but they use the same people.
Yeah, it's from the same winery as Stella Rose, but it's cheaper and it tastes the same. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Because if it is, toast to all the fathers out there, but really focused on my man. Babe, thanks for being just a great husband, great father, and just a great man in general.
Thank you.
You're a great friend, great son, overall a good man.
Thank you, babe. You're a great woman as well.
Thank you.
Kiss. You gotta give you a kiss after all that. You know what I'm saying? You about to son gonna go that way though. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
It tastes good to me.
It do taste good. Tastes pretty good. I don't want to say it tastes like Stella Rose. It tastes equally as good to me, but I can taste a difference from Stella Rose.
I feel like this is gonna get you feeling better than Stella Rose. Stella Rose is like too sweet, too cool,
and you gotta drink the whole bottle just to feel something.
Yeah, this actually, it tastes like rich in the grape. Like they actually took the grape and said we gonna focus on the grape and less of the sweetness. I
can feel it already. Oh snap! Nah, I'm playing. I'm exaggerating. I can't feel it already, but I'm really not that wild.
Right? Don't be playing with them because we got baby boy. We don't,
right?
We're responsible.
You do that with
we're
the baby. You do that.
We're not gonna be defending
I'm a grown
ourselves
man
on here.
in my home, and I'm over 21, and I know what I'm doing.
Right? We're not.
Takes a sip.
We're not gonna be defending ourselves on this channel, bruh. Bye, y'all. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Peace.